Hello everyone, welcome to Cordula App Development. In this video, we're going to learn about how to create a maintenance page in your app using a Firebase. So generally, every app has to be a maintenance page. So for this maintenance page, we can generally use to do from cloud like Firebase, or you can use Airtable also. So when you give input in cloud database, so it will retrieve from this database and it will display the maintenance page of your app. So that is the use of maintenance page. So let's get into the video how to create the maintenance page. So in this, I'm using a platform called as Cordula Creator, and this is my app and this is my screen, and this is my screen one. I have kept image here at the center of this. This is my start screen, and I have kept a horizontal arrangement on the above to give some spacing to be in center. So this is how it works, and I have given a clock component here and a Firebase component. I have dragged and dropped here the clock component and a Firebase component. So first of all, let's discuss what are the screens we have. This is the start screen, and I have a maintenance screen here. This is a maintenance screen. Here I have given a label for spacing and another label for app is under maintenance, and another label for spacing. And this is a web viewer. In this web viewer, I'm going to call a GIF image. GIF image I'm going to call using this web viewer. Since why I'm using web viewer means web viewer we can enlarge the image, and we can set the height and width of the image, and we can keep the URL in the image using HTML format in web viewer. So let's get that started. Okay, and this is another label. Comics is under maintenance. We'll be back shortly. So this is the screen of maintenance page. So next, coming to another screen, this is the home page. I just gave a label here just to represent this is a home page. So I just gave a label here. This is the home page. So this is the designer part. So now let's going to Firebase. This is Firebase, guys. I have created test project here, test project, and this is a test project name. Nowadays Firebase has disabled the web API key from here. No web API key for this project. So how to download this web API key? For this, you need to register in your app here. If you are using iOS, Android, or web, you can register here. Click on I'm using Android, so click on Android. It will ask a package name. Just go to your home screen, screen 1. Go to the home screen and go to advanced properties, and here you can find the package name. Just copy the package name and paste it here, and give your app name. I gave my app name as comic nickname, and just click. If you want, you can give your key store, Cordula key store here. Otherwise you can skip it if it is optional. Just click on register app. After registering app, it will give a JSON file. Just click on download this JSON file. It will download the JSON file here. See, JSON file has been downloaded. Just open this JSON file. Here you can get the app information. Here there is called API key. In the API key there is current key. Here this is the current key of your Firebase project. So this is how you need to download the API key, guys, in Firebase. So let's get into the Codeler. Let's get into screen 1. This is screen 1. Here I have pasted my API key. Yes, and I'll just close this. So this is the URL, guys, and I'm just copying this URL and I'm going to the Codilla creator and I'm pasted this URL here. So this is how I pasted the URL of Firebase token and Firebase URL. And now let's get into the block section. So first I will go to the maintenance screen. This is the maintenance screen. In this maintenance screen, I will show you the blocks. This is a one block I have given here, that is WebViewer load HTML. In WebViewer, you can see a block called as WebViewer load HTML. Just drag this component here and paste it here when screen initialize, and take a text here. This is a text. Just keep a text here, and in this we need to keep some HTML code. I'll just show you what is the HTML code here. See, this is the HTML code. This is the main HTML code you need to keep. This center one. This is the HTML code. Small HTML code, guys. I'll just explain what is this code. IMG. Here IMG means its image and SRC means source. Image source. It should be a URL, guys. This is a URL. HTTP. I have got this URL from one thumbs, this website thumbs.gficat.com. I just got this URL GIF image there here, and this is width, guys, and this is height. I've kept width as 35% and height as 80%. Generally in HTML we do have tags. This is the generally we use to open tag and close tag. Here slash img is the open tag, and slash, and this is opening tag, and this is closed tag. For every opening tag should end with the closed tag. So opening tag will be represented like this with less than and greater than img, and closed tag will be representing with less than and here slash and here greater than. This is the opening tag and close tag. For every tag there is a opening tag and close tag. For I am keeping this image as a center view, so I kept this center tag center and center tag closed. So this is how, this is the small code, guys. We have to copy paste this code here in this web viewer component. Just keep the, I have pasted the same code here. See, image first I'm going to show you image source, that URL dot gif. This is dot gif, guys. So dot gif, and the width and the height, and it is a closed tag. Image slash image and slash center is the closed tag of this. So this is how it goes. So after keeping that, I have just given in designer part of WebView, I just disabled this scroll bar and I gave the height as 30%. 30% is the height of this web viewer, guys, and here we gave width and height, that is the width and height of the image, guys. So it's different, guys. Here 30% is a height of this web viewer, and inside we gave in the code, that is the image height and width. So this is the maintenance screen blocks, and coming to the start screen blocks, these are the start screen blocks, guys. I have taken a clock component here and I have set the timer to 5 seconds to show the start screen, and while showing the start screen only, I am getting the Firebase tag values. Just go to the Firebase and you will see a get tag list here. I just dragged and dropped this Firebase tag list here, so it will get all the tags here inside this maintenance. So it will get the tags, and you can keep like this also. First it will go to a project bucket, and first it will go to a project bucket called as maintenance, and it will call the tag as page visible. You can keep like this. First it will go to the project bucket named maintenance, and it will call all the tags, and it will get the value of page visible. This is the page visible tag, guys, and this is the value of the tag. I have kept this value as true, so for it will get the value of this page visible tag. So after Firebase got value, if the get tag equal to, you will get from this logic component here, just drag this equal to component and get this tag equal to. I just copied this page visible and pasted here. If get tag is equal to page visible, I have kept a label name label 1 here. It is non-visible, guys. I have make that visible untrue, so it is not visible, it runs in background, guys. So I have set the label 1 text to this get value component, and after that get value block, after that I gave a small if else condition. If label 1 dot text is equal to true, that means we are getting this value as true. If the value is true, then we need to open another screen, maintenance. If the value is false, then you need to open a home screen. So here we are giving true for maintenance page, guys. If you want to enable the maintenance page, you need to give a value as true, otherwise you can give value as false. So the maintenance page will be enabled and disabled while giving true and false. So this is the small blocks, guys. So let's test this app in the emulator. Yeah. So there's a small thing, guys. Maintenance page is very easy to implement. So this is the comics page. I have kept the value as true in Firebase, so it is redirected to maintenance page. See, here the value is true, so it redirected me to maintenance page, and this is the GIF image I have copied and pasted in a web viewer. So it is a GIF image, it is moving, guys, moving image, guys. So this is how the GIF image works. So let's keep this value as false and try it once again. I kept the maintenance page as false. Let's go to screen 1. I've enabled the screen 1, guys. Now it should open home page. See, home page is open. This is how it works. If you keep the value again as true and open your screen 1, see, see comics books. Now it should rewrite maintenance. Yes, app is under maintenance. So this is how you can create the maintenance page in your app. In any app you can create maintenance page, guys. If it is a huge project like online stores or e-commerce, related to e-commerce, if it I'm making a comic book app, so if it is a comic book app you can keep it under maintenance. If you are working on some changes, so you can keep it under maintenance screen, so no one can place orders in your e-commerce app at that time. So if it is a transactional app, sometimes bank apps will also keep the server under maintenance, so the app is not visible at that time, so no one can make the transactions at that time. So like this you can keep your app in maintenance page. So if you like this video, just click a like button and share this video to your friends. If you have any queries, just keep the queries in your comment section below. Thank you, guys.